This is our ultrasonic, and we've just come in the next morning, and the first thing we're gonna do is turn this handle and drain it. And you can see underneath, it's draining into the bucket. And then you're gonna lift that bucket once it's fully drained and dump it. So now that it's empty, we're going to turn this back so that when we refill the ultrasonic, it'll be all clean water. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna go ahead and fill it to the maximum line. We'll put our bucket back underneath. And now, this is our Tri-Clean ultrasonic solution. And we're gonna squeeze this and fill it up to 1 ounce. And then pour it in. And you wanna fill it up with water first and then add the solution. Because if you add the solution first and then start filling it up, it's gonna suds up. And you don't want that. And it also won't be an accurate measure. So we're gonna put the basket back in. And now we can put our cassette with our instruments safely in here. We're gonna turn the ultrasonic machine on. And here you have 20 minutes. Typically it's 10 minutes, but you can do more than that depending on if there's blood, saliva, plaque, tartar on these instruments and you really want to shake them longer, then those ultrasonic waves will loosen it and clean it before sterilizing it. This is not a sterilizer. This is just for cleaning the instruments. It's just like if you have a bowl of oatmeal or Fruity Pebbles and you don't wash the bowl out before putting it into the dishwasher, it's not going to get them clean. It's gonna bake on the Fruity Pebbles and oatmeal, and then you're gonna have to soak it and scrub it off. Well, with the instruments, you don't wanna do that. You don't wanna have to take a wire brush and scrape cement off of like spatulas, because if you start scraping that off, you're gonna mess up the finish on the instruments, and that's what you don't wanna do, because then cement, plaque, blood gets in there and it'll start to corrode it. So you don't wanna do that. So here's the on button. Also, you have the feature of heating, which is nice if you need to get it warm. You can control the temperatures here, the time here. So we're gonna hit, and you might be able to hear it. Never lift the lid. We haven't been working on patients, so this has never had any instruments that have been in the mouth. But if you had, you don't want to lift the lid because everything in there will go airborne, and you don't want that bacteria and stuff going airborne. Always keep the lid on, okay? And then once the 20 minutes is up, you can safely, with your utility gloves on and your glasses, take this out. And the instructions for this ultrasonic cleaner might be to rinse everything and dry it before putting it in the sterilizer, or you might take it out and stick it straight in the sterilizer because it has special chemicals on it which will protect the instrument. So it is so important for you to read the back instructions, because for this one, flush detergent through channels to ensure thorough cleaning. Rinse instruments by aspirating water through all channels and hinges. Completely rinse detergent from instruments. Dry instruments before proceeding to sterilization process. So I can't just take this out of here and put it in the Statum. I have to rinse it and then dry it thoroughly with a paper towel, or typically in the sterilization area, you'll have white cloths just for drying instruments, like hand towels. So it's very important to read your instructions because every ultrasonic solution is different depending on the manufacturer, okay? So again, this is just to clean, and then you have the Statum for sterilizing. You want to make sure that every night you're emptying the ultrasonic, rinsing it out, and then in the morning filling it back up. And then when you have non-patient days, it's a good time to kind of go in and spray some disinfectant in it, some Cavicide, wipe it down, just to get that film out of there. You don't want that to build up, okay? So this is how you want to operate and take care of your ultrasonic machine.